Our make-ahead meal today is going to be macaroni and cheese. It's a favorite with children, and it's a dish that you can make double the recipe, triple the recipe, as long as you have casserole dishes and freezer room. Make it ahead and freeze 2 or 3 of them, and then you have a ready meal when you come in. Pop it from the freezer right into the oven, and an hour and a half later you have your meal ready. We have everything prepared ahead of time. This is another casserole, a lot of them are actually, that you do things in steps and have things ready before the assembling time. We have cooked the macaroni in rapidly boiling salted water, and we've kept the macaroni dancing. Take out one piece and take a bite in it, and also look to see if there's any hard little center. And if there is, give it another minute or so. When it is done, we drain it in a colander in the sink. In order to remove some of the excess starch, run some cold water through it. This is going to be cooked again, so doesn't matter if you cool it down. And let it drain. Our milk sauce is all thickened. Now we have to just add the cheese. So it's 1½ cups of cheese. It was 2 cups of milk sauce, and it was 2 cups of macaroni, which swells to 4 cups. I didn't use fat in making this white sauce because there's fat in the cheese. I have buttered breadcrumbs ready, some breadcrumbs and a little bit of canola oil in them just to make them brown a better. Now, in layering our casserole, we put macaroni in the bottom, a layer of sauce, and we soak that in cold water first. Now, some breadcrumbs. You see why we wash our hands well before we start. This casserole dish now could go in the freezer. I cover it with plastic wrap, put it in the freezer, or you could pop right it into the oven right now, or it can stay in the fridge for a couple of days if you'd like before you cook it. It's very versatile in that way. I like to make macaroni and cheese like this in quantity. When I'm getting it out and doing it and grating all the cheese and making the sauce and cooking the macaroni and doing the breadcrumbs and so on, I double, triple the quantities. And then I freeze dishes, so I will have 3 or 4 dishes. And it all depends on your freezer room. If you have room to do it, fine. If not, I guess you can't. We're going to put this one right in the oven right now.